Hey guys, it's Steak here. If you managed to watch my last video, you'll know that this one is extremely different. And that's because I'm going to be taking the channel into a gaming direction. I've realized that animation is something that I can grow to love and respect, but it's just not the thing that I'm great at. And I will be practicing in the background and trying to get better. But for now, I'm going to pursue Call of Duty and gaming in general on this channel. I think I can do it more consistently and much better than animation. I'd also like to include a quick disclaimer before the video starts that all the views expressed in the video are just opinion about Call of Duty and video games. So if you feel like you got clickbaited because whatever I have to say isn't good enough, please no hard feelings. So to sort of jump into the meat of the video, recently I found myself playing a lot of Call of Duty World War II. I kind of avoided the game and stuck with Infinite Warfare for a while because of bad reviews and things like that. But I decided to give it a try. Now, the split screen is atrocious, but the single player is a really enjoyable experience and I recommend you buy the game and try it out. Anyways, recently I've noticed a trend in what people have been using in games and what strategies work and what weapons work. And I've noticed a kind of combo of a play style and a weapon that has been working extremely well, especially on certain maps. And this combo, I'd personally call it OP, but maybe not a broken OP. I think the right word that I'm looking for is extremely effective. And I kind of find it interesting that this has become the OP kind of weapon and trend because once I reveal it to you, you're going to realize that it's extremely different from what was OP in recent Call of Duty games, and that's just due to the transition back to boots on the ground, and the takeaway of exosuits and power sliding, and things like that has really changed what's effective in these games. And so I think you guys will be very surprised when it comes to me actually revealing what this OP gun or strat is. Okay guys, so super quickly before I actually share with you what this OP gun is that I've seen a lot of people using and that I've used myself, I'm gonna ask one really quick thing of you. Pretty please, I'd really like you guys to go ahead and like and subscribe and share this with some of your friends. I'd really like my videos to reach a larger audience. It's hard to grow a channel, and I've seen other people try and do it, and so I just really like if you guys were super supportive of this video. So I'm going to give you 5 seconds to hit that subscribe button, or hit that like button, whichever you choose, or maybe do both. So go ahead in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay guys, thanks so much. I really hope that you either subscribed, liked, or did both, but now I can go ahead and tell you guys what this OP weapon is. So this actually might surprise you, because this is one of the weapons that you start off with in multiplayer. It's the first gun in its, class, and so a lot of people might overlook it, but when you really start using it, it can be absolutely overpowered, and that's why I'm sharing it with you today. So this gun is actually the combat shotgun, and I'll have a picture of it come up on screen so you guys can see what it looks like if you're not familiar with it. And this gun is just, maybe not broken, but again, like I said before, extremely effective. Especially on certain maps and with certain attachments, you guys are going to get the best experience out of it and really actually start leveling up like crazy. I've been placing top 3 and normally number 1 in a lot of my matches with a pretty decent amount of kills, and normally getting the bronze star for heroic service, which is pretty good to be getting each match or every other match. So I'm gonna go ahead and share with you the maps that you should try and play the shotgun on, or that it's very effective on, to start getting you guys a lot of kills. So I'm going to share with you 4 maps that are very effective. The first one is Gibraltar. This is very effective because both teams are kind of encouraged to funnel into this middle area where there's a lot of nice corners that you can hide around and lots of just great open hallways for you to blast your enemy in the face. So the next map that I'm going to share with you guys where the combat shotgun is just super effective, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but I do believe it's called Sainte Marie du Mont. Now, if you're not already familiar with this map, it does have a kind of house in the middle that creates an amazing environment for close quarters combat. And the combat shotgun really just thrives here. You're pretty much always within a one-shot kill range for people, and that's just going to start racking you up a lot of kills because a lot of people sort of flock into this house almost like a necessary control point for the map, especially in game modes like Team Deathmatch, which is where you're going to want to get most of your kills. Combine this with some good grenade throws, and you've got yourself almost a guaranteed bronze star for heroic service that round. And trust me, I've gotten a lot of them just by camping in there with a shotgun. It may seem like a cheap tactic, but trust me, it works. So the third map that the combat shotgun is really effective on is Flak Tower. Now, again, if you're not already familiar with Flak Tower, I'll give you a breakdown. It's got 2 buildings on either side that each team normally spawns behind, and these buildings kind of have a little elevated level with a window, one entrance kind of out into the center where there's a small hut, and then a sort of side tunnel, and then routes around the side that are pretty open that, just go around the whole map. So that's kind of a basic idea of the map. Now, when it comes to the combat shotgun, this map is really effective if you're good at rushing. The best strategy is just to rush right in. Try your best to use the outside or sort of the sidelines to get around and behind your enemies. They like to gather up in the buildings, and when it comes to having a high damage shotgun, that's exactly what you want. It's going to get you a ton of kills when you manage to find a group, and it is so satisfying to get kill streaks this way. The fourth map that I'm going to share with you where the combat shotgun is again extremely effective is London Docks. Again, if you're not already familiar with the map, I'll go ahead and try and break it down for you. So, London Docks is pretty much what it implies in its name. There's a dock to the right side of the map or the left side, depending on what side you spawn, and next to it is a street with small buildings off to the side of it, which are sort of burning depending on which side they're off to. But that doesn't really matter. What matters is these small kind of areas, too small to maybe be courtyards, but a little bit bigger than alleyways in between these buildings. And this is where the shotgun thrives. There's a specific one with a statue in the middle that many people tend to gather around. If you can manage to get it through that front gate, your shotgun is a deadly weapon against people who camp inside of this little area, because you're almost always in a one-shot kill range. Aim for the upper body, and you might even find yourself wiping the entire enemy team. One last tip that I'd really love to share with you guys about the combat shotgun before I start wrapping the video up is the attachments that you can put on it to really enhance your experience with the gun and start getting even more kills with it. The first attachment that you guys should definitely be putting on your combat shotgun is advanced rifling. Advanced rifling is going to go ahead and increase your effective damage range, which in turn is going to increase your one-shot kill range, which is going to let you get a lot more kills with the ammo in your clip, which I'd say is a pretty good deal. The second attachment that you guys should again definitely be including in your combat shotgun loadout is steady aim. This is going to kind of tighten up your hip fire and really give you a better chance of getting those one-shot kills. These two combined just gives you extremely high chances, or much higher chances than with neither of these attachments, to go ahead and start getting those one-shot kills, which is going to get you more kills in the end. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and again, depending on the response, it's going to affect how much I'm going to be uploading, so I really hope you guys respond to this video extremely positively, and again, I really hope that you can smash both the like and subscribe button. Positive feedback is all I can really ask for, and of course constructive criticism in the comments. I really want to grow my channel. Anyways, I should probably stop rambling on, so see you guys in the next video.